Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In previous video, I have shown you how to design this user control, that is update medicine, and how to backend code for this. So if you have not watched my previous video, then just go to description, there I put the link for my previous video, or you can simply do one thing, just click on the suggestion on the right side of your screen. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to design for this one, that is medicine validity check, and how to backend code for this. Here you can see this. When I click on valid medicine, it only shows the valid medicine by checking the date for the current date and these medicine the expiry dates. Okay, in the same way for expired medicine and view all medicine, with this we can see all the expired and valid medicine over here. Okay, so let's start with this. This one is working in this project because this is a complete project, and the project on which we are working is nothing but this one, pharmacy management video over here. Let me start this and let me show you till where our task is done. So if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you keep updated with our new content, and share with your friends and follow me on Instagram. Just sign in, and here you can see this, nothing happens, but over here the task is done. Okay, so let's code for this one. So let me just log out and close this. First thing what we have to do is we have to add one new user control inside this one, that is a pharmacist one. This one, right click on this and click on add and select the user control. And here what we have to do is we have to select and we have to set some name to this user control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name to UC underscore P underscore medicine validity check. Like this, and hit enter. And this will add a new user control to our project. Right click and go to properties, and there what I have to do is I have to set the size for this user control. So let me maximize this little bit and let me move like this. And here what I'm going to do is copy the size of this user control and paste it over there. So let me copy this and move back over here, right click, properties, and set the size. And after this you have to change the back color for this one. So change the back color to white, custom and white. After this what we have to do is we have to add few stuff, that is labels, one combo box and one data grid view to show the medicine's name and all details over there. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one label. So go to toolbox and search for label. Just drag and drop one label over here. Just click on this, go to text, change the text and change this one to medicine validity check. Hit enter. After this what we have to do is we have to set the font size for the same for this one. So the size is Century Gothic, the font is Century Gothic, and size is I guess 22 and it's bold. So move back over here. Yeah, Century Gothic, bold, and size is 22. So move back over here, click on this, click on this one and search for Century Gothic, bold, and size is 22 and hit OK. And here you can see this. Now this one is looking really nice. Now I'm going to add one combo box. So let me drag one combo box. So search for combo box and I'm going to use this Guna 2 combo box and drag and drop it over here. In previous video I have shown you how to add this Guna 2 DLL file. Just go and watch that video in the description of this video. Okay, and just add that DLL file into your toolbox. The DLL file link is already in the description of this video. Okay, so next thing what we have to do is we have to set the font size for this text field. sorry, the combo box. So let me move back to the complete project. This is complete project, and let me check the font size for this one. So the font size is 12 and it's Sergio UI, and let me copy the size. So the size for this text box is, the combo box is 399,36. So move back over here, click on this, and first I'm going to set the size. Click on this one, select regular and select the size 12, and after this we have to set the size. So move back over here, 399,36, hit enter like this. After this, what we have to do is we have to add one label over here. Just drag and drop it, paste it over here, click on this, click on this one, change the text to check, and just increase the size a little bit, increase the size to 12, hit OK, and like this. And after this, what we have to do is we have to set the items inside this one. So click on this and just move back to this one, and I'm going to copy this from here. You have to just write this manually. I have written this manually in my previous video. So paste it over here, valid medicine, expire medicine, and view all medicine. If you change the order of this one, then this will cause error, because not cause error, the different data will be selected. You have to change the coding accordingly. So don't make changes in the order. You have to write the same way, like first valid medicine, then expire medicine, then view all medicine, and click on OK and close this. And one more thing what we have to do is we have to just change the font color for this one. It means that whatever it is inside this one needs to be in black color. For that you have to change the font color. Here you can see this, but the default font color is this one. So I'm going to change this one to black. So click on this one, and the color is now changed to black. Now whatever is inside this one will be in the black color. After this, what we have to do is we have to set drag and drop one combo box, the data grid view, the data grid view, and one label over here. So let me just drag and drop one data grid view. Okay, this one. So we have this data grid view. Let me just first change one thing, that is the border style. So let me change that so that we can see the outline of this one. Search for border style, change this one to fixed 3D, and now we can see the outlines like this one, and we have to stretch it like this till the end, and we have to just make this one till below. Remove this one with the help of keyboard, and just move these little bit on the left side. And we need one more variable over here, So let me drag and drop one label, just drag and drop it, put it over here, and let me copy the font size from here, the complete project. So click on this, it's Arial rounded empty, bold oblique, and size is 18. So let me move back over here, click on this one and select the font, bold oblique, and size is 18, and hit enter, and move this one a little bit upside. After this, what we have to do is let me change now the designing part is done over here. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to just connect this UC_P_medicine validity check user control with the dashboard, that is the pharmacist module. So let me do that. First let me close this update medicine. So click on this and close this because we don't need this one right now. and we have this pharmacist.ch design over here. And first thing what we have to do is just click on this and change the button name. So change the design name for this button. So change this one to btn med validity check. Hit enter and just double click on this one to generate a click event. So just double click on this. So this will generate a btn med validity check click event. And before this, what we have to do is we have to add one guna to ellipse over here. So guna to ellipse, just drag and drop it over here. We need only one, so click on this, click on target control and select this one. After this, save this one, copy this, select this guna to ellipse, copy this, move back to pharmacist, paste it over here. And what we have to do is just select the target control panel 2 and just save this. And to load that user control into the toolbox, you have to just start and stop this project single time. So I've started the project and it's taking few seconds, so we have to wait. So here we go, almost task is done. Okay, so now next thing what we have to do is just close this, and now we can find this UC underscore P underscore medicine validity check over here. Just drag and drop it over here, and what we have to do is we have to just place this on the proper position like this. Here you can see this. Now I have placed, and what we have to do is just connect with this one. Just double click on this, and here UC underscore, let me just write medicine here, this one dot visible is equal to true, check dot bring to front. And next thing what we have to do is when this form loads, I want to hide this. So medicine validity check dot visible is equal to false, like this. Now the task is done. Let's start this and check that if that button works or not, that user control is visible over there or not. After that we will start backend coding for that user control. Okay, so I've started the project. So let me log in with username and password, sign in. So click on this one, and here you can see this, and you can also see the valid medicine, expired medicine, and view all medicines. And this one is working fine. And here we have this label, but initially we have to hide this label, so I will do that. And whenever users select this valid medicine, then valid medicine needs to be visible over here. Whenever users select expired medicine, that expired medicine needs to be visible over here in the red color. So let's start with that. So let me close this and move back to UC medicine validity check. First thing what we have to do is we have to just actually change the design name for this combo box. So I'm going to change this one to txt check. Hit enter. After this, what we have to do is we have to change the label name. So change this label to design name to set label. Hit enter. And this is one, there is only one data grid view, so we don't need to change the name for this one. So first thing, let me just see one thing. For color is needs to be black, so select black. Okay, save this. After this, what we have to do is just click on this, and we have to go to this one, events, and here select index change. We have to code on this one. Whenever you select the 0th index, we have to actually show the code accordingly. So in the 0th we have the valid medicine. So first thing what we have to do is we have to create a reference with a function class. So function fn is equal to new function If you are new to my channel, you must be confused with this function because you can't able to find this in your system if you are new and coding in between this video. So what you have to do is you have to just start this pharmacy management series from the first lecture, and after that you follow each of the stuff. I'm damn sure that you will able to design everything very easily. Okay, so after this we need a variable like this string query so that we can write the query. So first thing what you have is first the stuff is we have valid medicines. So let me just open my database first so that I can show you the stuff easily. Okay, so I have clicked on this. It will take few seconds. Till then what I have to do is I have to select like this txt check dot selected index index is equal to 0. The first index is 0, and at the 0th place I have written valid medicine. It means that at that time we have to write a code to extract only valid medicines data from the database. So I'm going to write a query select star from medic where expiry date. Okay, so our database is loading right now. That is Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So I'm going to just connect this and move back to the coding part. Select star from medic where edate is greater than or equal to what? The get date. This get date method is used in the, let me just explain you. This get date is a predefined method in MySql. When you use this will return the today date from your system. Okay, so here the date will be fetched from your system and put it over here in the query. Okay, so let me just show you. If I try just copy this one, query from here, move to the database, and what is this? Seriously? Okay, I guess it's loading, that's why it's showing the pop-up like this. Okay, so let me open the file first. You don't need to do these all stuff. This pharmacy, this one, click on open and it's opening actually. So move back to the coding. After that I will show you. Okay, so I have copied the code and let me just paste it over here and let me just execute this. Select the pharmacy, let me select the database. My database is pharmacy, so click on this one and execute, and here you can see this, you have the limited medicine over here. If I try to execute this, you will find more records than this one. Here you can see this 9 with the expiry date. So get date is going to return the today date, and we need all the valid medicine that is greater than today date. Okay, so which expiry date is greater than today date is a valid medicine, so we need those medicines. So our query is ready. Next thing what we have to do is we have to just fire the method that is fn.getData, and in this getData we have to pass the query. So here we have to pass the query. Okay, so this getData method is defined in the function class, and this function fn is the object of that function class. With the help of this object we can actually use the methods inside that function class. If you have not watched my previous video, then please watch the previous videos, initial videos. In the initial videos I have shown how to create the function class and what methods I have created. So this getData method is going to return a dataset variable. So we have filled with the data, so we need one dataset variable to store that dataset. So when we call this, it returns a dataset variable, and that dataset will be stored inside this variable. After this, what we have to do is we have to set that dataset into the Guna to data grid view. Data grid view dot data source is equal to ts dot tables 0, like this. And after that, what we have to do is we have to set this label with the valid medicine. So for that, we have changed the label name as well. So set label dot text is equal to valid medicine, like this. And after this, okay, after this we have to set the label color. So label color for color needs to be color dot black. Now let's check this if this works perfectly nice or not. Let me log in. After login, we move over here and just click on this, and here you can see this. Initially this label is visible. I don't want to show this when this form loads. When you select any, then this label needs to be visible. So this is looking a little odd, so I'm going to select this one, and here you can see this is valid medicines, and the valid medicine is visible over here. The expiry date is 2022, 21, 16, 2, like this. All the valid medicine is visible over here. When I select this one, nothing happens because we haven't coded for the 1th index. So let's code for that. So log out, and first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide that label at this load event. So just click on this, double click on the empty space, and here what we have to do is we have to actually set this label. Set label dot text is equal to null. There's nothing. It means that the string will be empty, so this is fine. Now after this, what we have to do is we have to write the one more condition, that is else if txt checked dot selected index is equal to 1, and at 1 what we have written over there is nothing but for the expiry medicine. Okay, so we have to write the query again. So query is equal to select star from medic where edate is less than or equal to get date. Like this. Now after this we have to just call the same method as well. So dataset as in the previous one. So dataset ds is equal to fn.getData. We have to fire this query, and after this we have to set the Guna to data grid view dot data source ds dot tables, like this, and we have to set the label as well. So set label dot text is equal to expired medicine and after this what we have to do is we have to set the label color. So the color needs to be red, so text is equal to color dot red, and let's check if this works or not. Oh sorry, we have did a small mistake, not the text. Set label dot for color. Now start this and let's check this. sign in and move back over here. Here you can see this, initially the label is invisible because we have set the nothing to that label, and after this when I click on valid medicine, the valid medicine is visible. When I click on expired medicine, the expired medicine is visible in the red color, and this looks really nice. After this when I click on this, the color is changed and the new data is loaded, and view all medicine is not working, so we have to set for that. So log out and close this, and now we have to code for the third index. So move back over here and just move over here, else if txt check dot selected index is equal to 2, then what we have to do is we have to just write query is equal to select star from the table name is medic. We need all the data, and we have to just write like this, data set ds is equal to function dot get data, and inside this one we have to pass the query, and finally we have to set the guna2 data grid view dot data source is equal to ds dot tables 0, like this. And in the set label we don't need to set any label, so set label dot text is equal to null, and set label color needs to be label dot for color needs to be color dot black, like this. Now if we execute, now this third one needs to be all the data, all the medicine detail, either the expired or the valid, needs to be visible over there. So I started the project, it will take few seconds. So I'm going to sign in with my username and password. So sign in, and after this click on this one, medicine validity check, and when I click on this, you can see this, all the details, all the medicine is visible over here. You can see this. Okay, so move back to the coding part, and we have to modify our code a little bit. So here you can see this, each time the same code is written over here, like this, the same code but with little changes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a method, private void and set data grid view, like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select this much part, not this much, yeah, this much part, and copy and paste it over here. And this method is going to accept few arguments, that is, first is string query. The second thing we need is one text to actually set the label. So the text string, that label name, and the third is nothing but the color, this one. So third one is color, and I'm going to name this one color, like this. And what I'm going to do is this string query is going to used over here, and this label name is going to use over here. Label name, and this color is going to use over here. Just like this one. Just delete this part and here what we have to do is we have to just write like this: set data grid view. And inside this one, first thing we have to pass the query. Second thing we have to pass the string. So for the text box we don't want to set anything. And third one is I want to set the colors, so it will be color dot black, like this one. And when you start this, you can see this will work perfectly fine. So I've started the project. Kumar, and sign in, and move back over here and select the third one, and now you can see this one is working fine without any issues. In the same way, what we have to do is we have to just move back over here and remove the repeated line of code. So what we have to do is we have to just call this method, that is set data grid view. Inside this one, first thing we have to pass the query. The second thing we have to pass the text we have to set. So copy this one and paste it over here. And the third thing we have to pass is color dot red. That's it. And what we have to do is now is just remove this much of code. And in the same way we have to do it over here. Set data grid view, and we have to pass the query. And the second thing we have to pass this one. Let me just remove this dot. And the third thing is color dot black, like this. And let me remove this much code. There you can see this. Now this one is looking nice. The code is not little, so much lines of code is now removed. There you can see this. This method does a very nice work. So either you can go with the previous ways as previously it was written, or you can go the way just right now. This one is little simple. So just start this and let's check if this works perfectly fine or not, as we have seen previously. So it's loading. So now I'm going to sign in. Just sign in, and here you can see this medicine validity check and valid medicine, expired medicine. Yeah, this one is working fine. The color is also changing, and that's it. That's it for this video, guys. In the next video I'm going to show you how to design and backend code for the cell medicine. So till then, stay tuned, subscribe and share with your friends, and thanks for watching. And please donate us. The link is already in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.